Faculty, staff, and families, we made it this far because of you. Centennial class of Medill, it's my honor to speak to you today. The first thing I learned at Medill was also the most important thing I learned. Professor Ward sat my PA group down and told us that journalism was a team sport. As someone who wanted to be a sports broadcaster, I was in. Well, for the Centennial class of Medill, it didn't take me long to realize that on a team of all-stars, I was a bench warmer. But as a bench warmer, I had a front row seat to a 4-year show of discipline and passion. I've seen you show up every day to listen to people's stories in the halls of Congress, the streets of America's neighborhoods, and the world cities. From dugouts to recording studios, I've seen you give people a chance to share their emotions, their lives, and most importantly, their humanity. Through all this, I was most inspired by your resolve. We came into Medill during the beginning of the fake news era, when there was a growing cynicism and distrust swarming the media. We ended our time in Medill in the midst of a worldwide pandemic, which pushed us to seek new ways to report on the world's injustice, unrest, and division despite our isolation. And while all these things were happening, we were battling with ourselves about how we viewed the future of journalism, and if there was room for it to evolve and become more mindful. In these fights, we were always going to be the underdogs. But even in the darkest moments, I never felt I was alone. I always felt like we were a team. Serving as a peer advisor to Medill students for 3 years, I found that our defining trait is our stubborn faith in people. It's why we tell their stories, but equally as important, it's why we stick together. When I was a sophomore, I had the opportunity to cover the Big Ten championship game in Indianapolis with my longtime co-anchor and now best friend, Chris Britton. I was so proud to be part of that moment as a Medill reporter. I was less proud that Chris and I missed the buses to go back to school and got stuck in Indianapolis, all because we wanted to get more B-roll. But after begging hotels to take us in at 2 a.m, we were rescued by our other fellow Medill students. And they made sure we made it back, just in time to go to our journalism practice class the next day. If there's anything memories like these have taught me, is that our faith in people is not unwarranted. People show up because our neighbor stories are also our stories. We all take pride in each other's wins and hurt in each other's losses. Perhaps that's our role as journalists, to remind everyone that we are on the same team. To show why a passion for people is no fool's game, it's the reason why we're still here and can make it to our proverbial next class. Centennial class of Medill, never lose your faith in people. I'm so proud to be part of your team.